problems away. Burn all your problems away. So come on down and have a round and burn your problems away. Welcome to the Halls of Torment. Today's exterminator class really holds up to its name. No problem that fire can't solve. So grab your nearest axe can, a lighter, and some motivational imagery to join me on a little burning escapade. Let's go. Now, not only am I excited to show you guys this brand new map here on the channel, but also I'm also excited to show you here this brand new character, because I swear to God, this is just a 40-year-old like New York dad who decided to take his kid's Xbox away for the day for like misbehaving. Played his Doom profile once. It was just like, you know what? Yeah, I can do that. You know, when you look at it, the OSHA regulations and the Geneva Convention really just become suggestions. I mean, who's the one that determines that they are the best practices? So he decided, you know, go down to your local Home Depot, decided to build your local flamethrower, went down to hell and got to cleaning. You know, this exterminator really takes his job to heart, and honestly, I think he should get more praise for that. I mean, as you can see here, he does have the flame caster, something that just rapidly emits flames that set enemies on fire, has a % chance to set enemies on fire in general, has a little bit of a low damage but has a high attack speed, and does really well for groups, but not necessarily so well for bosses. But now, because we have advanced a little bit further into the game, we have the capability to start off with a brand new ability at the very start. Ooh, a nice upgrade there, more damage and force. We have ourselves the Flame Strike. Those of you may not be necessarily familiar with it. If we go ahead and take a look here at the very top right. A strong single attack with burn chance. Hits the closest enemy, damage and crit chance increases when attack does not trigger. Very nice. So as we sit here and wait for the Flame Strike to kind of charge itself up, it hits the closest enemy for 7,500 damage. Now that is going to be our boss killer right there. That is a fantastic combination along with our flame caster. Now I have no idea what we're in store for. I don't know if this map has like new bosses. I don't know if it has, I mean, as you can already tell here, it has new enemies. We've not seen these before in the previous map. In the previous episodes, we've seen nothing but skeletons. 20% damage in general for the flame strike. That seems really good, but I kind of want more regeneration movement speed for my character because honestly, we're gonna need it. I want to survive. I want to get to the very end. I want to show you guys what this character is capable of because I want to see what it's capable of. And you know what? We've taken a look at the wizard. We've taken a look at the archer. We've taken a look at the swordsman. And honestly, it has a lot more characters that are available to us. So if you guys have not had the chance to check out this game yet, over here on Steam is where I found it. You know, Steam's had a lot of summer sales going on. I think it was like 30% off, and it was maybe, I think it's like $20 to like $10, something like that. You know, I'll put it up here on screen for you. Go ahead and check it out if you have not had the chance. I'm pretty sure it's pretty cheap, but of course, you know, feel free to check out the footage here as we go ahead and play along with the game. We have a lot of characters here, and we just noticed that we are actually up against our first boss, our first little mini boss. He seems to be just kind of staying at a range and shooting these little kind of purple projectiles at us. Not doing too well in terms of damage for us, and got him down to a quarter. Let's see if I can get my flame strike off on him. We will get 20% damage for the flame strike in general. Get that right now. And can I get it off on him? I don't know if I can get it to strike. Can't quite get it. No, I'm trying to get it to regenerate there in the very top. But the closer we are to enemies, the more likely it's going to go off and actually get that damage away from that bonus. I'm going to go ahead and get the 10% damage in general. But honestly, this is a really fun game, a really good roguelike. We played a lot of different roguelikes here on the channel. Go ahead and get that upgrade right now. Ooh, do we stay with the flame of more, or do we stay with the theme of more fire? Emits a wave of fire in the direction you're facing, has a high chance of setting enemies on fire. Why not? More fire. You know what? The question is, if you can go down to hell and actually set things on fire, the answer is yes. And I always, last episode I said that we can go ahead and let God sort them out, but we're already down here in hell. I don't think they really have much else to go, so they probably just spawn on back and burn again. You know what? Honestly, I don't necessarily feel too bad about this, but just more fire all the way around. We will go ahead and get, do we want a crit chance? I mean, I'm going to go ahead and take a crit chance for now. Let's go ahead and take a look at our stats. We actually have a lot of stats available to us. So those of you who really love strategy games, those of you who really love roguelikes in general, this is it. Look at all this data that it provides you. Your max health, regeneration, block strength, defense, movement speed, pickup range, everything under the sun that you would love to go. Even your launch velocity of my flames is a good one. So our crit chance is only a 6%, and the crit bonus is 110%. Now we do have a fast attack speed, so you know, 1 in like every 100, it's not that good. If we can upgrade that to maybe like 10%, it wouldn't be too bad. But I don't think a crit chance upgrade is going to be that worth it. I mean, something like the archer started out somewhere around the range of like 30%. Something like that, adding percentile on top of that 30% was already a good chance, because going on like an extra 10% on a 30% actually ends up equaling like 3% when you do the math. I will take a little bit of actually area damage, make our flames a little bit bigger. But you know, when we are adding on 10% to a 5%, that's going to be something below like, you know, 1% adding on top of that. So it's not necessarily as effective starting out so low, getting those upgrades. Now it looks like we've actually managed to make our way over to the very first rune down here on the south side. Let's see what it has it for us. Okay, so we have the frost damage. Now, wouldn't that be a little bit ironic? Emits 4 frost projectiles in diagonal directions, deals mediocre direct damage, but has a chance to apply frost. You know what? I kind of want that, one, because we've not seen that yet here in the channel, and two, because I feel I love the irony in it all. Really, I'm not seeing anything else here that's going to be like good. I mean, do we have anything that's going to be like good for multi-strike that we already have? Throws alternating blades left and right, boomerangs. Multi-strike increases their frequency. You know what? We've not seen green blades here on the channel yet either. So you know what? Because we do have a lot of different multi-strike right now, if we take a look at our multi-strike capability down here, multi-strike, yeah, 1.16 is already a good kind of chance for us right now. So you know what? That's going to be really good. We'll see how much damage it does. We don't know if it's going to be effective. But we do have another kind of rune here on the map, another power-up off to our left-hand side. We'll go ahead and try to see if we can make our way on over there and see if we can upgrade our blades already right off the start. No. Oh god. Hello, excuse me. Where have you come from? Jesus. Suddenly off frame. We have ourselves another little mini boss that's trying to chase me down and breathe fire. No fair. That's my gig. You can't breathe fire at me. He's actually going down kind of fast. Let's see if we can get our flame strike off on him. And 18,000 damage. Oh my god. 18,000 damage on a saved up flame strike. That is a lot of damage. That is definitely going to be our boss killer. My god. Well, we already have our gloves for pickup range. Do we want 30% multi-strike is going to be really good. 50% increased crit chance could be really good considering the fact that we were just talking earlier that the fact that we don't really want to upgrade it, but if we can get an armor piece that'll just do that for us, that's a good choice. Summons an imp every 5 seconds to fight by your side. Imp dies after a given time, can be extended. Ooh, okay, you know what? You know, in my experience in past, you know, summon builds aren't necessarily that good. I don't feel like we're the right class for that. We're doing a lot of just kind of DPS damage. So why don't we go ahead and try to get a 50% increase on our crit chance. So now if we take a look, it was around the range of 6%. If we take a look at it now, our crit chance should be somewhere in the range of, it's at 8% now. It went up like 2 or 3%. You know what? It's something. That's almost up to 10% now. So you know what? That's something that we don't have to worry about, especially when we're sitting here getting more and more attack speed. And we just got a glove that's going to pull all the XP on the map to us as we start to see some of it pulling all the way from the other side of the map. There it is. That's exactly what we needed right now. Ooh, that is fantastic. I will get more blade size and more blade damage, please. Get them things just absolutely huge. We'll see if we can get some giant saw blades just flying around the map. They're already looking kind of big and coming out fast with our multi-strike upgrades. This is going to be a nice build. Our damage, our DPS, and our attack speed in general is just absolutely out of this world. No, dear lord, it looks like fire really is the theme of today's episode because now we have fire raining from the sky from a volcano. Oh no, oh god, it's a volcano like slime. It is just sitting there just throwing off these little he's just spewing fire everywhere. Oh dear lord. Okay, I'm gonna try to take him out. Oh, he splits into more. He splits into more. That is not fair. Oh god, trying to still dodge on top of all this. It's a good thing I do really good group damage, but my god. Oh, okay, he does actually drop an upgrade there, and we are close to the other upgrade. We need to do a big circle. I need to come back around and try to get this. We will upgrade our flame strike attack speed, try to get that going back up. I don't really know how much damage it does while it's going off really quickly with all these enemies nearby. It's hard to keep track with all this going on. Managed to get in there. Blazing Emberfall. Says nearby enemies on fire without direct damage. Affected range, area, and burn chance. Range and burn chance increase when it is not triggered. Ooh, okay. Okay, so it's basically just upgrading. It's just upgrading our flame strike to just kind of set nearby enemies on fire. Affected range and burn chance. Range, burn chance increase when it is not triggered. Let's just go ahead and just keep on upgrading. Just keep on upgrading it. Our flame strike is going to be our boss killer. That is the thing that's going to help us just keep on moving through. And I believe we should be really close. We'll go ahead and get more movement speed. We are a little bit slow. Let's go ahead. I think we're really close over to this other upgrade. I can see it moving a little bit on the edge of the map. When you actually start to see it moving a little bit and actually start to matter on your direction, you know that you got to be right on top of it. Trying to make my way through the entire crowd of these enemies. They are really starting to stack on top of me. My god. It's got to be right over here. There it is. There it is. There it is. Okay, try to get there. And there's a mini boss. Jeez. He is about to smack right on top of me. I suppose I can get more crit. I kind of want to get the base block strength. Now let's get area. I'm sorry, I'm indecisive. Wait, did I not get it? Oh, I just upgraded. That's right, I upgraded. I didn't actually pick it up. Heat Blast. Dragon's Breath knocks back enemies and increases direct damage by 100%. Dragon's Breath now also counts as a physical attack. Ooh, okay. I mean, honestly, may as well just upgrade it, or we can get Phantom Needles. Fires needles at random nearby enemies in quick succession. Multi-strike increases fire rate. You know what? You know what? Phantom Needles are really good, and we have really good multi-strike right now. I believe having another weapon on top of us to hit nearby enemies is going to be better than trying to upgrade our current weapon to deal more damage. Because on top of this, we're just kind of in a way getting better attack speed with the fact of just being able to add another weapon on top of that that already has a fast attack speed. And actually being able to almost take out that mini boss actually kind of quickly. He's almost down, and there we go. It actually gave us a lot of gold. Nice. Let's see if we can take out this giant group of enemies. Let's do a big circle here. Get more blade size, more damage. Get giant saw blades, please. Get ourselves a giant flamethrower and a giant blade size. And oh god, it's starting to do it again. Where are all the enemies? I don't like it when you do this, because either you're about to send me like a really big boss, or you're about to completely surround me with a new wave of enemies that I can't even like take out in time. And it's the skeletons. Now. You know, I don't know if anybody noticed it. And we have ourselves another little mini boss here too as well. I don't know if anybody noticed it, but in the past episode, every time the skeletons appeared, I did put the bad to the bone sound effect very, very quietly in the background underneath it all. And he does go down relatively easily. Ooh, just barely dodges last attack there. What do we have for a choice? We do have ourselves, we already have boots, we already have ourselves, and we have two different boot choices for movement speed and hit. We drop 10 spikes. Honestly, we don't need boots at all. Their one choice is going to be the copper ring, because we do have a slot for a right ring. Plus 50% crit bonus. I mean, honestly, we have crit chance and a crit bonus. Again, may as well, because we don't really want to spend our points on getting, you know, doing our upgrades on doing that instead. I would rather take our attack speed here. I would rather have better upgrades for damage and attack speed in general, rather than trying to go ahead and do anything for this. Because now if we take a look at it, our attack crit chance is at 8% and our crit bonus is almost at 200%. Not bad. And I believe as we exit out of here, we did actually just pick up a glove that is going to bring all the XP to us. Yes, we got ourselves a second one. Perfect. Who even cares about the one on the map all the way down to the south of us? If we can just find these in barrels, why not just keep on picking them up? Honestly, that is super effective. Deal 3 million fire damage in one run. My god. Deal 500,000 damage with flame strike. My god. I don't even have enough time to read them. There's too much going on the screen. We're getting a whole bunch of achievements down below. Things are just popping off and just congratulating me on such a good run. 15% range more. I know, honestly, I kind of should have gone for more attack speed. At this point, I should focus on nothing but attack speed and nothing but damage. We still have ourselves 10 minutes to go, and honestly, we are doing well enough. I don't want anything to mess this run up. So if I can stay on top of things here by just trying to get more damage and attack speed, so it should keep us alive just barely long enough to maybe see what the end is here. Because we've already experienced that most of these bosses are completely different from previous runs. So I'm excited to see exactly what the ending boss is going to be. And it looks like we have ourselves one final boss before the end of the match. We have ourselves a giant centipede worm thing sitting here in the ground. I can't really hit him when he's underground. I can only hit him when he's above ground, which, you know, makes sense. But I'm trying to navigate my way through all these flame slimes, through all these green slimes, through all these radioactive slimes. I'm trying to get through all this on top of trying not to step on top of the worm. Stay away from me. No. Oh god, oh god. Just, and everything exploding around me. Come on, please. Get him, get him. Come up, come up, come up, come up. You're almost taken out. Get him, get him, get him, get him. We managed to get him just in one last second. I need to get out of here fast. We have ourselves a ring of fire. Change your main weapon's damage type to fire. It says 15% burn chance. It's already fire. What would that even do to me? That's not going to do anything. We don't have ourselves a hood. 10% base damage and 10% movement speed. You know, I almost want to get the ring of fire just to see what it would do, but honestly, it'd probably just be a waste. I mean, it's already set to fire, and I probably already have a better chance than 50% to burn our enemies. So you know what? I'll go ahead and take the hood for more defense and more movement speed. Please and thank you. We still need ourselves an amulet before we get out of here, but I don't know if we will actually get the chance to. I'm trying to make my way down to the south to get the other gloves way down there, trying to pick up all this XP that I'm definitely leaving behind because I'm just running. I'm trying to survive. We have ourselves still only 5 minutes left. It is just barely holding on. Get more range for my flamethrower. It is starting to get a little bit close to the edge of the map. If you can see here, it's getting all the way out to the edge, just barely licking the edge of the map. So if we can keep on getting a few more upgrades for it, then honestly I'd be excited to see if we can try to get this thing off the edge, because we are already doing pretty well on everything else. Our phantom needles seem to be going pretty far as well. Now I've been kind of wondering, with 1 minute left, I wonder, with a fast enough attack speed, can we actually sit in one spot? Ooh, as we try to dodge everything, can we actually maybe sit in one spot and actually hold off all the enemies? I don't know if we can. If we get ourselves a good location like all these pillars and just maybe hold our ground right here, turn on auto aim right now, you know, just sit there and auto aim. Can we hold our ground by just standing here right in the center of all these get a little, actually a little bit closer between all these pillars. It'll block the enemy from getting too close to us, and it'll actually slow them down. We are managing to actually take out all the enemies before they get too close to us, trying to just barely dodge these ranged attacks coming off of me. Just trying to, just move a little bit out of the way. Just, oh god. The auto aim is just working overtime. It is trying to keep us safe. Oh my god, it is trying. It is trying. I'm trying to dodge everything as well. Oh my god. I will take crit bonus, please. More damage to the enemy. Take them out a little bit faster. We have ourselves 13 seconds. 13 seconds. Auto aim. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Just keep on taking everything out for me, please. Just hold your ground. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on, survive. Oh, wait, what do we have? Okay, and immediately we're right into the boss fight. Immediately we have ourselves, oh my god. Okay, movement speed, please. I need to run away a little bit faster. We have ourselves a whole bunch of, Faberé, like, eggs out here in the distance, and a spinning blade of doom. Trying to pick up all this XP on the ground, see if I can maybe upgrade one final time. And oh god, there is currently a storm outside, and there is just a very loud boom. Let's see if we can take out this boss before I lose my power. He's actually taking a lot of damage here, trying to get my flame strike a little bit close. Oh god, don't need him on top of me. I will actually go down super fast if I stay on top of him. A good thing I have my movement speed increased, because he will actually just take you out like no tomorrow. Try to stay out of the range of his sword. I bet he might have a second stage just like the last boss. He does not have a second stage like the last boss. We've actually managed to take him out. There we go. Very nice. Torment shard on top of that. Fantastic. Do you want to finish your run and leave the halls? Yes, I do. Well, DigiDs, there you go. There are the stats right there for you. Fantastic. We have had other videos like this here on the channel. So if you guys want to check those out, feel free to go check this out right away. It'll be right here on your screen for it. They've been just as fun as this one. And feel free to put comments down below what you guys want to see me play next. So thank you. I still don't know how to do these outros because I always ramble on for way too long. But there's one thing I can always promise you. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you, and bye-bye.